Imagine working for decades at a soul-crushing desk job just to spend the rest of your life in front of the blue screen of death.
Oh man.
Or patronizing some nameless diner for the millionth time.
What do you have?
Well, retirement doesn't have to be a meaningless hellscape. If you stick around, we'll visit a location in South Carolina built by a retired couple who turned their love of gardening into a beautiful wonderland. But first, we're having breakfast in one of South Carolina's favorite chicken joints.
Alright guys, we're going into Bojangles. I'm gonna see what it's all about. Alright, we're gonna have to try out that deal. Sausage and egg biscuits.
My first impression is that the interior looks very pleasant and has nothing to do with this guy.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Bojangles is known for their homemade biscuits, and they're fresh baked every 20 minutes. Since 1977, Bojangles has been serving breakfast biscuit sandwiches and fried chicken with all the fixins.
Well, doggy.
According to the website, they have 800 restaurants in 17 states. So in the famous words of Dale Earnhardt Jr.,
I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr., and it's bow time.
Alright, so that's our meal from Bojangles. Look at these. We can share that with the kids. We got some hash browns.
they're actually called potato rounds.
We got their biscuit sandwiches. Alright, let's see how these taste.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see how these biscuits taste.
Enjoy.
Those are good biscuits. Really good. So I haven't even tried their chicken yet, but this is good. So we're gonna finish this up, and we're gonna share the hash browns back at home with the kids. You know what? I was thinking about giving these to the kids, but this tastes too good. They're gonna have to make their own money, come out to South Carolina themselves, and get some of these. Not on our dime.
Oh, come on!
The next time I come, I'll have to get some of these chicken sandwiches.
Alright guys, so that was delicious. Very delicious. I would highly recommend, if you guys are out here in South Carolina, go stop by Bojangles.
And the good news is there are plans to expand 30 restaurants in Southern California. I guess the kids don't have to be rich yuppies anymore. They can just drive 5 minutes to the nearest Bojangles. After breakfast, we took the family to Hatcher Gardens.
Alright, we're at Hatcher Gardens. Hatcher Gardens and Nature Preserve out here in South Carolina near Greenville. So let's go and see what it's all about.
We first checked out the office, which was the actual retirement home of Harold and Josephine Hatcher. They purchased it in 1977.
And then you got a map too.
Where are we gonna go first?
Let me see. Let me look at the map. They are open to the public 365 days a year. Admission is free, but donations are always welcome. Let me put in a few bucks. Alright, put that in there, guys. Let's help out the garden. There you go. Alright, we've donated the cold hard cash. Even out here, they gotta be water wise. I can't believe it. This place is so green. This is their water wise garden.
The 10-acre botanical garden has 10,000 trees, shrubs, and flowers, which were largely planted by the Hatchers. A lot of the trails and structures were later added by various volunteers and organizations.
It's a nice waterfall, right?
Just put rocks and then the water.
The water probably falls down from here, and there's a pump that probably brings it back up. And then it goes all the way down there to that stream. And then right there is a little pond at the end.
It's hard to imagine that most of this used to be a depleted cotton field. The soil had no nutrients in it, so the first task for the Hatchers was to amend the soil. They went through the laborious work of building an entire ecosystem. After several years, the surrounding community took notice and offered assistance. When visiting the gardens today, it feels like this forest has always been here. I believe the Hatchers' goal was to share their passion for nature to the world.
It's like we're walking through an oasis out here. Springtime. So my allergies acting up.
Daddy,
Huh?
my hair's gonna grow.
Is your head gonna grow?
No, hair.
Yeah, it will grow. His 2 teeth came out. Whew. Beautiful here, but my allergies acting up like crazy.
Unfortunately, I have a love-hate relationship with the outdoors. And here's a reminder that even in death, there's life. How poetic. When things get stressful, it's always good to have a place like this to decompress. And look at this cool water feature. I think it's man-made. In 1987, the Hatchers gave control of the garden to the county of Spartanburg for protection. Today, the Hatcher Garden is one of the 10 best gardens in the entire state.
It's nice because they've set up this botanical garden where you could pretty much walk the whole grounds. You can either stay on the paved trail or you can stay on the dirt path. So it's totally up to you. It's made for exploration. So in this garden, a lot of the letters that you see here are markers so that you don't get lost on the map. Here's the turtle garden. There's a lot of things growing on. This is stagnant water. This water does not move. Whew. And this flower here is very fragrant. I can smell it. It smells like a rose. And right here we have their little lending library for any of the kiddos to read a children's book. What do they have here? They got Mother Goose. That's a classic. Luke Goes to Bat. 5 Nice Mice. I haven't seen that one before. They got these bird houses everywhere to attract birds. Birds a lot of times are good for gardens because they eat the bugs.
The Hatcher Garden is also home to many native bird species. So if you're a bird watching freak, make sure you bring your binoculars, nerd.
The great part about having these paved trails is that they're very accessible. And it's really nice because kids can do their field trip out here. And you see these benches? This is the children's outdoor classroom. See, they built this deck. Looks very brand new. Now we're at the farthest end of this garden, so we're gonna head on back.
Just know this, if you donate a boatload of cash, you can have your name engraved on a plaque. That way, everyone can be reminded of how kind and generous you really are.
And we're here at the observation deck. Looks like there's some rot on this deck, but you can just sit down and relax. This map is very, very helpful. This place is like a maze. Do some hopscotch. This place is made for kids. Okay, let's go back to the parking lot. A nice quick stop if you're ever out here near Greenville, South Carolina.
There's even a picnic area so you can bring your lunch and eat it here.
So many picnic benches. Oh, I just noticed this. You can actually buy some of the plants here. It's all on the honor system though. Here's the prices, what they cost, and you just put your money in that mail slot. You okay, Nolan?
Bruh.
You need a hug? No one's upset. But he'll be over it. He'll get over it. Make sure you watch out for some of these artwork. Some of this artwork in the middle of this beautiful garden. This one is a light bulb. And this one is a giant dandelion. And guess what? Right next to the dandelion is another dandelion. So there you go. Nice quick visit. Nice quick visit to the Hatcher Gardens. But we must leave now. I'm on a time crunch.
Well, thank you, Harold and Josephine Hatcher. Our family really enjoyed your legacy. And unlike the millions of seniors who waste away in a nursing home or on a cruise ship, the Hatcher showed the world that you can live the remaining golden years creating something beautiful. And while a lot of us will leave the world worse than we started, the Hatchers left it a lot more greener.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, here's some more suggestions. On this channel, I produce entertaining educational travel content, and if that's your thing, please consider subscribing. And with that, I'll see you on the next Pick 6 adventure.